This was a certified banger. This was a certified banger. This was a banger.
What I say, call me Simon. Phone dummies changing like the climate. On any list when it comes to rhyming. Did it in perfect timing. Peep the G-Shock to watching the diamonds. Pardon me while I step in or step on. Anybody bugging off of Urkel turning stuff on. Ain't nothing plain about the dime when the Teflon. Going to the top of the ceiling and then the next one. To the haters, have a blessed one. Damn. He was just caught in the matrix. He was out Instacarting. He not a Stanley in the making.
Look at me, look at me, look at me now. Feeling the glow up, I'm loving my style. Embracing the cadence in case you was hating. I'm constantly waving and giving them smiles. Rookie mistake, you mistake me for a rookie. I'm a monster, hold the milk, but keep it sweeter than the cookie. Too hot up in the kitchen, even Ramsey couldn't cook me. MC steady lacking, I'm a crack and never get me shook, please. A trust to you, I bet $1 that it's true. Can spit without the best of them, and so can all the crew.
Check, check, 1 2 1 2. Can you guys hear me? Check. We're gonna be starting soon. Let's get it. Get started for today. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go. How are we doing today? On the Spine Saturday evening, what are we doing? How's everyone feeling? How was everyone's week? Was it great? Was it terrible? Was it okay? Let me know. We got some exciting stuff today. Holy crap, we got a lot of submissions this week. Let's go. About to run and get food. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Especially because you be making some fire looking food, Lowbrine, I swear. Every time I'm going in the like the photos chat in the Discord server, I'm always like, damn, Lowbrine's like making something crazy today. Gotta open up a restaurant, man, I'm telling you. How is everyone doing? We got some crazy, we got some new faces today. Really exciting stuff. I just followed recipes. I feel that. Oh, I submitted late, so I submitted so late. Hi, y'all. Let me check before we get started. This will be the last chance. What's it called? This will be the last chance. Let me see before we get started. But first things first, you guys may have noticed that we have a website now, so that's cool. SpaceHoundRecords.com. So now every week, instead of having to submit via, the Google form, it will be on our website. Except for the Discord subscribers, it will still be in the privated channel, the premium server channel. Just letting you know going forward. But now we are going to be posting the link everywhere now, so that we don't have to keep posting a new link. So there's no worrying about if you submit it to the wrong week or not. So going forward. So super exciting stuff. Yes, I did. Haamid Harris. Yes, I did. I did get your new link. So boom, boom. Just in time. Yep, Dan Sagan got your link too. Just in time. Awesome. Cool. Let's get started for today. Let's go. And yes, I did see the that you updated the link even more. So I did. It's the second time that you submitted, just so you know, I mean. So I got you. So we're gonna move on. Let's go. Let's start for the day. Let's see. Making sure. Okay, yeah. Just double checking that this went the correct thing. Awesome. Let's go. So first, we're gonna be starting with the Discord server subscribers. I keep forgetting that you stream it Sunday for me. Yeah, it definitely is the late. We may, just letting you guys know, going forward, we may end up having to change the stream dates / time. So just letting you guys know in advance. So I have like a scheduling chain that will be happening real soon. So I'll keep you guys posted in the Discord server and of course like everywhere else as far as social media as well. So just letting you guys know, just so there is no surprises going forward. So that, without further ado, we're going to start with our Discord subscribers first. We have Haamid Harris, Angelica, which is a music video today, I see. Oh, damn. Oh, damn, we got a music video today, huh? I see you. Okay, let's take a listen. Let's get it. Oh damn, that was fire. That was Angelica by Haamid Harris. Let's go.
This was a certified banger.
Oh damn, no, really nice work there, Haamid Harris. What? I see you. Definitely a ton of work was put into this, for sure, man. And I peeped the, what's it called, that you timed the footsteps, where was it, right over here? To the... I see what you did there, I see what you did. Let's go. Very nice work there. Really love the guitar lines, for sure, I definitely agree. And the trumpet, too. Like the trumpet sample that you have. Love it. What's going on? Oh, there we go. Love that. Yeah, that the what's it called? Is that you playing the acoustic guitar? The that like arpeggiating. The trumpet's MIDI, nice. This part. You did a very good job making it sound natural. Yeah, the guitar is mine. I use my electric guitar in the video because it looks cooler. I get you. Damn. No, really cool work, and even the visuals fit it very well, man. Very nice work here. Like, a shit ton of work went into this. It was like very chill. Like, I think you captured the vibe of the song very well with the visuals as well. Now, as far as what I would say, if there were critiques, what I would say, first thing would be just be careful with the video sizing, because the video sizing seems a little different than like other, as far as like, will look a little bit on the weird side on, what's that called? On like mobile, if you flip your phone to the side, because of the way that it's sized. So I believe you want it to be, if I'm correct, 1080 by 1920 when you're doing videos for multiple different medias. Correct me if I'm wrong, anyone in the comment section. I believe it's 1080 by 1920 will be the optimal sizing as far as like the dimensions for the video. Because that'll allow it to, like, when you have it on the screen and you were to flip your phone to the side, that it'll be able to cover up the whole entire screen and not be like have like a weird kind of like like for example, when you go into theater mode here, you'll see what I mean, where it kind of has like these like black edges here, whereas if I go to another one here, if I go to theater mode, okay, so it's still the same, so it might not be a theater mode thing, but it's definitely a mobile thing. I feel like I took that walk with you, dude. Yeah. No, that was a chill. I love the little pond over here. As far as critiques go, what I would say is vocally, I think you could definitely, I feel like you could take more risks for sure. I feel that the melody feels a little too almost like a little bit like at times it feels, it's not the whole thing that it's that way, but it feels like it's kind of just staying in one place through the whole entire track melodically, like vocally speaking. Like it's pretty much like it's kind of like just staying in that, like it's kind of just staying in those kind of few couple notes. Like I wish that you took a little bit more risks by going even a little higher in your register. And maybe experiment with even adding maybe some like falsetto in there would be really nice. Especially the have a little faith in me. If you did that line like up in your register, like instead of it being lower, I feel like it could be really cool. Or if you stack it too. Especially with the production. I do hear the ad-libs that you had going on, but with the production, I feel like it would really add a lot. Because there's already a lot of like low-mid information. There's not really a lot of things that are going in the higher frequencies there. So adding like a falsetto line on your vocals could really add some spice. And the drums are really nice. I think get some more punch out of them with some parallel processing for sure. Definitely look into like, what's it called? Parallel processing. I could increase the background vocals volume and mix it so it comes through more in the chorus. Yeah, I definitely would. But I also mean like instead of having the lead vocal be a low, have the lead vocal be a high instead. So it's not the same kind of melody throughout the whole thing, roughly. Like not like melody, but because it'll give you a lot more oomph to your track here. And definitely the same thing. Definitely gotta get a microphone. I'm gonna say it every week of me. Invest in a microphone. There's a lot of really cool like pad things that are going on too in the background that you can even bring up a hair. And definitely you got to bring up that guitar, that arpeggiated acoustic guitar. You definitely got to bring that up. And compress it. Definitely got to compress it. Because it'll add a lot of warmth for sure. Like that, the acoustic guitar is really what's going to give you the warmth that you're looking for in the track. Let's see. Yeah, definitely needs to have the vocals thicker. I'm telling you, gotta get that microphone, man. Gotta get that microphone. Because at the moment, your vocals sound very thin. Like they still feel like they're being like they're not really having the sauce that they could to really fill up a lot of the space that you're looking for. Especially for a track like this, you want to make sure that your vocals sound nice and warm. And you got some cool like elements there too in the beginning. Like really in the back. You got to bring those up, man. Love that. ad-libs need some more like reverb or something on them to make them stand out there. Love the lyrics there. Yeah, totally. Like, I love how chill the track is too. Like, there really isn't much else to say here. And I think this is my favorite shot of the whole video too. Where the cars going by. Very nice. There really isn't much else to say here. What's it called? Like, thank you for submitting. Like, Haamid Harris, I don't know, is there anything else you want me to go over? There's not much to say. Like, I think it's pretty solid. I would definitely look into the sizing though. I think that's the most important thing for the video. You definitely want it to be 1080 by 1920 for sure. But that's really it. Haamid Harris, if you have any questions, like, feel free to reach out to me if you want to send any updates as far as like the mixing or anything like that. And for the love of God, get a microphone, man. I know they'd be expensive, man. I know. But if you need any gear advice, let me know. I got you. So, with that being said, we will move on to the next one. So thank you for submitting. Yeah, I can change the sizing. I only realized it when I uploaded it earlier. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, it should be easy relatively, as long as you have like all the footage and everything, depending on what you filmed on. Like, what did you film on? Was it like a, what's it called? I got you, man, getting one soon. Yeah, no, it's all good. Thank you for submitting. You rock, man.
This was a certified
That
banger.
was really cool. The first music video submission from Haamid Harris. Let's go. Nice work, man. Hell yeah. So with that being said, we're going to move on to the next one. So next we have The Place Where We Belong preview by fruobeizy. Sorry if I pronounce your name wrong, man. fruobeizy. Let's get it. Oh, we got some drum and bass. Oh shit. Hey, that was the place where we belong by fruobeizy. Sorry, dude.
This was a certified
Let's go.
This was a certified banger.
Hey, let's go. Very nice track, man. Hell yeah. No, I love the what's it called? I definitely like what's crazy is like I definitely like for some reason like I just think of like racing games or something like it's like so, like in the city like how you have here. It's funny that what's it called? The visuals definitely for sure captures the vibe of the track. Like I definitely see like some like cars like racing on some like in the city type vibes, like almost like Need for Speed or something like that. Like really cool stuff. Hell yeah. No, so as far as the record goes, love the piano, love the keys, the drum pattern. Of course, you can't go wrong with some drum and bass. Let's get it. And the bass, I love the kind of like, I don't want to say, it's like, it's almost like wubby almost in a sense. It's like has like a nice like low, what's it called, LFO type effect. It's like pumping it. Love the synths. What I would say as far as the critiques go for the record is that I would say that I feel like it's missing something melodic on top, something that's more concretely melodic, something that's, because you have some like melodic stuff that are going on here, like these like cool like textural kind of melodic instruments here that you have, which are really cool, but I feel like there's still some, like it needs like a melody in there, like a concrete melody. That it's kind of missing that like melody that's on top that'll really just glue it together. Like the reverse crystal like background sound thing is really nice too. Yeah, for sure. And then what's it called? Honestly, some female vocals would go insane. I agree. That'd be insane. Like something like very like airy, like something to really like fill up that like high frequencies. And I feel like there's something, just stuff missing there. And you can get a little bit more punch out of your drums too. I feel like the drums they're going, but I feel like I want some more bottom end for the kick drum. Like the kick drum could definitely be a little bit more punchy. And overall, the track could feel warmer. I feel like overall, especially with the keys, that it feels a little bit like you could definitely get it, like the keys I would bring up honestly a little bit, because especially when it drops, like it just feels like it's just missing a sort of a gel. Maybe some some mix bus processing could be really nice. I don't know if you have any like sort of like a compressor on the mix bus of your record, if you have a mix bus, the mix bus at all, like definitely look into like some mix bus compression. Just to glue everything together. Because you definitely want, with a track like this, you want it like pumping with your compressor. Like you want it really like locking in. Like, and that'll just like, it'll like tighten up the drums for you. And on top of that, it'll really glue together the the melodic instruments that you have as well. Yeah, you gotta get a vocalist on this, man. And another thing that I want to say is I love the drum and bass drums that you have going on. I just wish that you every now and then like cut up the pattern a little bit so it isn't just the same like kind of loop going throughout. Like I did hear it a little bit earlier on that you may have cut it up a little bit, but I wish there was more of that. And definitely get a lot more creative, because like with your drum like chopping it up, you can go ham, like chopped up with reverb too. Yeah, I definitely hear what Haamid Harris is saying now. Like, I would go like crazy with like a female vocalist on this. Drum fills too. Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. Strip out the drums and add a pumper plugin to make it drive. Yeah, I can see what you're saying. Like a pumper plugin for like, because it's kind of going on a little bit with they definitely do already have an LFO pumping it for I definitely hear the side chain going on with the synths in the background, but definitely in the bass, it definitely has like a pumper on it or some sort. Like, I love these textural sounds. Very creative with the sound design. And definitely, yeah, definitely want to try parallel compressing those drums. Like, I don't know if you tried that as far as getting some more oomph out of those drums, but you could definitely get some more punch using some parallel compression. So what you would do is you would, I don't know what DAW you're using, depending on what DAW that you were using, it really depends on how to do it. But some plugins, what they'll have is a mix knob on it. So what you would do is you would put a compressor plugin with a mix knob on the what's it called, on the drum bus that you have going on, and you would compress it really hard so that it's like pumping the drums, and you adjust the attack so that the transients start to come through, and then you raise it, you kind of like lower it, you mix it in with the dry processed sound with the dry wet knob, so you could get a lot of extra punch by really like compressing your drums and then just mixing it in with the non-compressed drums, if that makes sense. Like, if you need any help, like if you want me to elaborate on how to do that, like feel free to message me as well. Like, I know it can be confusing. Getting great work on this cakewalk. Oh damn. For me personally, I actually, I'm like probably one of the weird ones out. I actually use Pro Tools for my productions. Like, this is really cool stuff though. Like, I would love to see a sort of like visualizer too of like some car like driving around or something like that. It'd be really cool. But that's really it as far as critiques go. Thank you for submitting. That was sick. Hell yeah.
This was a certified banger.
Let's go. Thank you for submitting. So we're gonna move on to the next one. Next we have Watching Deceive by Immute. Let's get it.
People are mistaken about it. There's all people talking about the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
You're the zombies.
Oh, the cell phone zombies.
This is the
Yeah.
zombie.
Are
This
we?
is the
Yeah,
zombie
cell phone
apocalypse,
zombies.
man.
Yeah. Wait, are you?
I am too. I'm one of the fucking zombies, man.
There was a time when the sun rose up from the south side. So familiar with the street that I didn't need the sunrise. The sound of sea hitting shore by the fire at the riptide. Oh, what a shame, such a shame that the internet took life. Yeah, this life is now all about status, community records and Bibles that matters or practice. It's in the apocalypse close, and I think that has happened with all of these phones and the drones. Conspiracy theories on clothes that may be very true, cause the devil's not working alone and the people's just turning their shoulders to give us these phones to distract and divide us at home. Yeah, we're just blind as a community. They fabricated us and gave us all some enemies. What a sin to chase a penalty. The referee has got the cards to cut the voice of dreams. There was a time when the sun rose up from the south side. So familiar with the street that I didn't need the sunrise. The sound of sea hitting shore by the fire at the riptide. What a shame, such a shame that the internet took life. Well, I guess you'll never know that the internet life is a dream. The shepherd's controlling the sheep, the world is asleep. I hope that you heard what I said. Our cattle is weak, but you'll never see. Too busy supporting the team that made the divide. The wolf will keep you in line. If you compromise, the lies, the sheep will turn to your eyes. There is danger down the water. Shallow steps ahead. They warned us not to step forward, but truth was never said. There was a time when the sun rose up from the south side. So familiar with the street that I didn't need the sunrise. The sound of sea hitting shore by the fire at the riptide. Oh, what a shame, such a shame that the internet took life.
Hey, that was Watching to See by Immute. Let's go!
This was a certified banger.
Damn, Immute. Yeah, this is definitely a very different track than what I'm used to hearing your vocals on, man. This is like way different than the usual. It's really cool to hear, man. Really cool stuff. Love the reggae vibes. Like, did you make the production? I think you just. I know these are definitely your vocals. I believe you probably mixed it. Yeah, because definitely the drums are knocking for sure. That's definitely one of the first things that stood out was the drums are definitely knocking. It's definitely, it's like a vibe, man. Like, and the message behind it too, I love.
Shoulders they give us these phones to distract and divide us at home. Yeah. We're just blind as a community. They fabricated us and gave
like the whole track is just a vibe, man. Really cool stuff, man. Like really cool to hear. What I would say as far as the critiques for the record, what I would say, definitely have no complaint as far as like the production or anything along those lines. Like the production is just really cool. Other than I feel like the bass guitar could also feel a little bit more like a bass guitar, because when it comes in towards like over here, like I feel like the bass guitar line, like I feel it could be a little bit more creative. Like it feels a little bit too like I feel like something to like really like like it feels like the bass could definitely get a little bit more creative with what it's doing. Love the drum programming. Like guitar sounds great. Keys sound great. So what I would say as far as critiques go for the record is that I feel like the hook definitely I would definitely do some stacks. Like and maybe even some harmonies. Like I feel like the hook that you have, like it's cool, but I feel like the track like could be more melodically interesting, like as far as the vocally speaking, because there isn't like it's cool and I love the message that's going on in the track, but I feel like there's nothing that's melodically like grabbing me in, like like there isn't anything melodically in the track that's like that makes it stand out to me that would make me want to go out and listen to this again. And I feel like that's what's missing in this track in particular. Like so familiar with the street that I didn't need the sunrise. Like I like what you're saying, but I just feel like I would change the melody. Like I feel like it's not like it feels like the track is doing one thing, and then the melody that you're doing is almost like fighting the kind of feel that it's kind of telling. Like as far as like I'll give you an example. Like it feels a little bit kind of choppy. Like. There was a time when the sun rose up from the south side. So familiar with the street that I didn't need the sunrise. I would definitely like listen to some reggae music and really just dive in, and, like, because this feels like a melody, like it feels a little bit too like almost staccato, like very like it doesn't like grab me in, like I would definitely try to like switch up the melody a little bit, like in the rhythm too, because it feels like it's like like it's fighting, like there's two different feels going on almost. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 like the track is like saying for the downbeats to be like the stress points, and I feel like that you're making the stress points like kind of like not where it's supposed, like where the track is like calling for. Like I always say, like every instrumental kind of has like a like their strong points and their weak points, like as far as like on the measures, and you kind of want your melodies to be kind of like accentuate that a little bit. And I feel like, because if you're hearing like the instrumental, like boom, like I would have ended Southside when the like if we were to like keep a similar melody what you're doing, like I would say Southside when the beat's like boom boom, like when it comes back up with the bass here. Like I'll show you, like I'll show you what I mean. Like, see, yeah, okay.
So familiar with the street that I didn't need the sunrise.
Like it's hard to explain like without showing you. So if you need like I could definitely like show you what I mean. I feel a lot easier than if I had the instrumental. But it feels like it's like two different feels. Like it just, that's my main issue with the track. And it's a lot of the same note too. Like that whole part is this whole part. That's where you change it. You definitely got to get more creative with some of the effects too. And like the triplet feel you have going on here too, like it's cool. It just feels like it's almost like it still feels like that's like the triplet like feels like it's still like fighting the track. Like to me, the first time that it feels like it's locking it in is like when you go here. Like they warned us not to step forward. Like the truth was never said. There was a time when like that small section I feel like is the best out of the whole track, with what I mean by like capturing the vibe of the genre and still like swinging with the beat. Like listen to like how locked in this sounds in comparison to like the other parts. I'll play like, let's listen to the hook real quick. There's a time when the sun rose up from the south side. Like so familiar with the street that I didn't versus they warned us not to step forward. Like immediately is like the difference. That could be a little tighter. Shallow steps ahead. They warned us not to step forward. The truth was never said. There was a time when the sun rose up from and then to me, like that's the only part of the track that I felt like this is exactly what it needs to be. Like that is like melodically where it needs to be, like that kind of pocket. Versus like now immediately it kind of gets lost like right after. So I would definitely like do like some melody changes, and maybe just like again, like I always suggest, like especially because I know you normally do like rap type stuff, like wish Immute was in the chat because this track is dope. I know he was, I believe, briefly earlier, but What I like to do, especially like to me, it's so important getting the melodies for like first. So I always like when doing tracks, like I always do like humming of the melodies before there's any like writing done, because if there's a strong melody, it's a lot easier to get the words to it. Like it helps a ton. So I'd recommend like for tracks that you're gonna do singing on like this, like to really like sit down and like get a whole bunch of different, like do like 5 tracks of just straight like humming melodies to it, like improving melodies, and then at the end like cut all the melodies up that you like and then try to piece them together into a song. And to me that helps a ton. With getting the melodies to lock in. But other than that, like really cool track. There isn't really much else. The mix is really solid. Like the drums are knocking. Like definitely would need some mastering for sure, but I think this is a demo that you sent through. So that's really it. So thank you for submitting. Watching to see. Let's go.
This was a certified banger.
That was really cool, man. Hell yeah. So we're going to move on to the next one. So going forward, these are going to be like, those were Discord subscribers. So just letting you guys know what Discord subscribers are. It's $3 a month. We listen to the whole entire track and give a more in-depth critiques for the records. And for the price of a cup of coffee a month, you can save hours on mix headaches. So with that being said, we're going to move on to the next one. So now we're going to be listening to 1 minute and 30 seconds of the tracks going forward. So just letting everyone know. And if you found any of the advice helpful so far, be sure to hit the like button down below, hit the subscribe button also, and hit the bell notification to be notified every time we go live. So we are going to be changing the day going forward. So I will let you guys know as soon as I do. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. But thank you for submitting, everyone, and looking forward to hearing the what's it called, the regular submissions. Let's go. So next we have Soma by Drone by Bryan Cooper. Let's take a listen.
Both hands up. This is an elite coup d'etat. Here they come, ready or not. Oh, coping with the lights out. Summer, take me off the grid. Take me off the grid. No hands on the wheel, unelected suits at the till. All in the name of the
So that was the 1 minute and 30 mark. Thank you for submitting, Bryan Cooper. Let's go. Soma by Drone.
This was a certified
Really
banger.
cool stuff. Love the chords, man, and your vocals. Really nice work on this. Love the creativity with the chords there. You took a lot of risks as far as like the chords. I love that. Love the acoustic vibes. Like I think you nailed it here. Like, and the guitar is very nice and upfront, very warm. Very nice work on everything here. What I would say as far as critiques go, I would say the vocals sound a little bit thin and a little bit over compressed. So just be careful with your compression. Watch the ratio and watch the threshold. Make sure that's not clamping down too hard on the vocals here, because you start to get it like really like crushed out. It could also be your microphone too making it sound thin. So there's a few different factors that could be. And there were some like love the. And I feel like vocally speaking, there's a part where you go up in your range. There was like a part where I believe it was falsetto. Where is it? It was around 40 something seconds in. Yeah. I feel like you could have like taken that one more time, because I know that like I hear the vision, and I feel like you could nail that even more so than you did this in that take. Love that chord. Love that chord too. Also would love to know how you mic'd your guitar as well. But that's really it as far as critiques go. Really nice work here. Thank you for submitting, Bryan Cooper. Let's go!
This was a certified banger.
So we're gonna move on to the next one. Next we have Slowly by Mista J. Let's get it.
You already know, man. That's that aim shit. Big step and get stepped on. Promise Ames, we gon' make it out. So I got up, on my ass and took the paper out. Yeah, I need some motherfucking Ames in my bank account. So I hit the band with the guys and took 100 out. Niggas know me, yeah, I shoot like I'm Kobe. Cause some lead in his bag, now I think he OD. Those names run a million, that nigga phony. When they talk about it, I bet they ain't homies. What? But I bet they bitches know me. I don't need them, no, yeah, I pass them to the Brody. Yeah, I keep that 40 on me. I don't talk a lot, yeah, I walk them down slowly. Damn. Yeah, walking down slowly. Yeah, walking down slowly. Yeah, walking down slowly. Yeah, walking down slowly. Better run fast, yeah, we on your ass. No, the M's won't give you no pass. Need the cash, little nigga, for a blast, little nigga. You dumbass sitting in the past. Yeah, all my niggas fully loaded in this bitch. If you see the lights, yeah, we finna hit the dash. Yeah, I'ma run up in this shit, kick his dog. Yeah, little nigga, where the motherfucking stash? Cash at? Yeah, when the M's come through, better watch who you talking to, for you catch a bullet or two. Yeah, this big M shit, nigga. Just watch how we step. Just watch. You know what we rap. Big M shit, bitch. Better check the vet, yeah, we give you doggy some shots.
That was the 1 minute and 30 second mark. Thank you for submitting Slowly, Mista J. Let's go.
This was a certified banger.
A really cool track, man. Like, really cool stuff. Love the trumpet sampling you had going on in the background. 808s were a vibe. Like, vocals up front. Like, really cool stuff going on here. Loved it, man. Really nice work. Had a vibe. I always love like trap instrumentals with like trumpet for some reason. It just feels like it just works very well. I don't know what it is about it, but the combination's very cool. I love it. Like, and cool like vocal samples you had in the beginning as well. So what I would say as far as critiques go for the record, I think the snare drum could definitely knock a little bit more. The snare feels a little bit thin in the mix. Vocals, I would turn down the auto-tune retune speed a little bit because it feels like it's a little too fast. Yeah. And the ad-libs, I feel like you could add more effects to your ad-libs because they feel like they're too similar to your lead vocals. So when you have ad-libs in your tracks and you want to do mixing, you want to make sure that they sound a little bit different than your lead vocals, so they take up their own kind of space. So it's very clear that this is an ad-lib. So ways that you can go about doing that is you could EQ some of the lows out so that it has it's a little bit thinner than your lead. So that when your lead is there, it's clear and it's very obvious. So a lot of people like to cut the ad-lib, the EQ a little bit more. So, and another ways is to add like more effects onto your ad-libs. So you could, in addition to also cutting some of the low end, you could also add like maybe like an eighth note delay to your ad-libs and turn down the wet a little bit. Or you could raise the send of your reverb, so raise the reverb on your ad-libs, just your ad-lib tracks, so that they have their own characteristic. Or you can even try like adding like a like an effect as well, lightly on them. So something like a chorus effect or like a flanger or like a phaser, something on the ad-libs to just make them a little bit different than the lead. But really cool stuff. Thank you for submitting. Mista J, let's get it.
This was a certified banger.
I like the repitching of the string sample. Yeah, it's a vibe for sure. So we're going to move on to the next one. So next we have Knives in Hearts Out by Manipulated. Let's get it. That was the 1 minute and 30-second mark. Thank you for submitting. Knives in Hearts Out by Manipulated. Let's get it. Let's go. Really cool stuff, man. Love the guitars that were going on. It was like a cool glitchy kind of sound that was going on too. And it was like almost like a drill type of sound. Like very almost like drill. Really cool stuff, man. And I thought some of the sound design was cool as well as far as like the synths go. And your vocal chops here towards the end, really nice here. There was like these like string pluck things, if I remember correct. Yeah, those are really cool. So really nice work on that. So as far as critiques go, it is definitely on the quiet side. So watch your levels when you're exporting your track. Always look at where your tracks are peaking at. Make sure that they are what's that called? That they're competitively loud. So I would typically what I like to do is I'll have like a limiter on the master after I'm done with everything, and I just try to get it to where it's supposed to be. Just as like a rough mastering of tracks. So I would definitely look into like where tracks should be peaking at, just so you know that your track is competitively loud. Because you don't want your track to be on the quiet side, because it can be a turnoff for some people that are looking for instrumentals. So just letting you know. And definitely what I would say is like everything overall, it definitely needs a mix. I feel like that's the main thing that it's missing, is that the drums can definitely be punching more. Everything can sound warmer and fuller, and that will come with doing some mixing and mastering on the track. And try to get in the habit of mixing every track that you do after you finish it. So I would definitely recommend like learning some mixing, because it will definitely help you in the long run. Because when you play your shit, you want your instrumentals to just be like knocking in the speakers, so the artists or whatnot that are looking to use your instrumentals are like, oh damn, I want this one. So that's really the goal. So that being said, like, thank you for submitting. Really cool. I also love the cover art too. That's a cool ass sword. Really cool stuff. Very chill, cool, chunky MIDI guitar. Make it slap. Yeah, you gotta make your track slap. It's so important. Definitely look into like some mixing. That will definitely help a ton. Or you could hire someone else to do it. It's really up to you. So that being said, thank you for submitting. We're gonna move on to the next one. So next we have someone's track was not found. I made sure to put this in just to remind everyone, so that always double check your links before submitting. Just make sure that they're what's it called? before you submit, just double check to make sure that it works. That's all. So guys, well, sorry, unfortunately we're gonna have to skip your track just because we don't have the link working here, but just as a PSA, just double check going forward. So here we go. So we're gonna move on to the next one. Next we have Hopeless with Jared Panda, snippet by DEADIFY. Let's take a listen.
Be careful without your head. Thinking out loud, can't focus. When you're around, I'm hopeless. I'm hopeless. But I wanna have control over you. But your beauty just descends multitudes. So whatever, I'll just listen to you. So what you wanna do? So what you wanna do? I'm hopeless. I'm hopeless.
Love that. Wow, that was very nice work. Hopeless
This was a certified
Identify.
banger.
Beat production by Jared Panda. Let's go. Really cool stuff. Hey, let's go. You guys are a really nice team. Like your vocals and Jared Panda's like production, like very nice combination here. Like I just love like the production, dude. Dude is nasty. Love this. Such a vibe, guys. Such a vibe. I loved this track. What I would say as far as critiques go, what I would say vocals could come up like a little bit there. I feel like maybe not overall, but do some volume automation for some things, because it feels like some of the words get a little bit lost in translation, like of like the instrumental, because the instrumental, when you have an instrumental that's doing a lot like this one, you're doing like a lot of cool like panning effects that are going on with the synths and everything like that. It's like super creative, but at sometimes you always have to make sure that the main focus is still the lead vocals in the mix for the most part. So make sure that when you do a lot of like production, like when you produce the track like this, like gotta make sure that some of the words aren't lost in the sauce. So. And I feel like the plucks are a little bit like I would definitely, the vocals need to come up like overall after hearing it again. Definitely needs to come up overall a little bit. And like I love this. Like that, I'm hopeless. Needs to. I mean, what if you did, I'm hopeless? Like chop it up a little bit or glitch it out a little bit. Could be really cool. Like damn. And maybe even try like Foreman shifting the vocals. The I'm hopeless. And then adding maybe like a kick drum that's just like doom 2 in there. That's like really hits. Like something that just like maybe like super like clipped like 808 or something that's just like really distorted, like really cool 251 action that's going on chord wise too. Love it. Thank you for submitting. Really cool stuff. Saving Princess Peach sounding harp in a good way. That's amazing. Yeah, I love that. Definitely, like guys, definitely finish this one. This one's fire. Seriously, nice work. Holy crap. Damn, we got some crazy stuff. Like the submissions have been like crazy lately, guys. Like holy crap. Like hats off to you guys. Let's go.
This was a certified banger.
Let's go. So we're gonna move on to the next one. So next we have Late Night by JRosé. Let me know how you say it. Let's go.
Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. Late night. Whoa. I've been thinking in the late night. 100 things that you did to me, it ain't right. Funny beats, I can't sleep. Got me thinking in the late night. Yeah. I've been thinking in the late night. 100 things that you did to me, it ain't right. Funny beats, I can't sleep. Got me thinking in the late. Wait. I've been feeling down. Now I see why you're not around. Now I see that I wasn't alone. Oh, you made me feel like I was drowning you. Checking my blessings, I was counting you. It's a lot of drama that's surrounding you. I cannot remember what I found in you. I want my heart on my sleeve. It's time to take care of me. I want my heart on my sleeve. In the late night. Whoa, I've been thinking in the late night. 100 things that you did to me, it ain't right. Funny beats, I
So that is the 1 minute and 30-second mark. Thank you for submitting Late Night by JRosé. Let's get it.
This was a certified banger.
It's gotta be JRosé. It's gotta be Rosé because it rhymes. I just realized that JRosé, that's a hard name, man. Hell yeah. Okay, really cool stuff here. Loved the R&B vibes. Like, loved that vocal stack's really cool. Loved the what's it called? The overall just very warm, like really cool stuff. And the vocal, like the harmonies and everything, really cool stuff that are going on here. Like,
I've been thinking in the late night. 100 things that you did to me, it ain't was drowning you. Checking
really nice work here. So as far as critiques go, what I would say is that the reverb that you have on the vocals has, like, I personally would tame some of the high end because it seems like it's very, very bright. And I feel like it's a little bit distracting of what you were saying. Like, personally, I would have chose a reverb that would have not as much, like, I would choose like more of like a, like, lack of a better word, like a colder sounding reverb for the vocals, because I feel like the reverb sounds too bright and in your face. Definitely needs to take some of those high end out. So when you have like a lot of reverbs, like, make sure that you always EQ your reverbs, because you want to make sure that you're taming both the low mid information that's in your reverbs, because it's very easy if you have a lot of reverbs going on in your track for the low mids to just get chaotic as hell. Not saying that this track is chaotic in the low mids, but it's very easy for that. So always make sure that you EQ your reverbs, and also make sure that you also take some of the high end, because you don't want it to be too in your face like this. Like, for example, like, once I play it again, I feel like you can't almost unhear it. Like you hear like that really high sizzling sound. If you took out some of the highs, it wouldn't be so like sharp. So that, and I feel like the vocals overall could be a little bit more upfront, maybe even some more sauce to the compression, maybe even some parallel processing with the vocals as well, to just make sure that they're very upfront. So try also parallel compressing your vocals. Like, if you don't know what that is, essentially what it is it's basically taking another compressor, like sending your vocal chain through another compressor, and then having like the having it slam the vocals, and then adjust the mix knob to taste. So like you would just like really really compress the vocals with something crazy like a 20-to-1 ratio or something really high, and just like adjust the taste, the mix knob. And that a lot of the times will get your vocals like really nice and up front, which I feel like with R&B like this, like, you definitely want, especially with the backgrounds when it comes in. Like, I just feel like they could just be glued together and gelled together more with some bus processing. But other than that, really cool stuff. Thank you for submitting JRosé Late Night. Let's get it.
This was a certified banger.
So, stealing. Bro started the intro like me. I see that, Stormy. Funny enough, that's funny. So next we have is Stormz.melody back to before. So let's take a listen. I guarantee you, if I know a Stormy track, it's gonna start with some oohs in the beginning with reverb. There we go. Definitely needs a fix. Slight timing issue. Can't figure it out. Yes, there are pitchy spots. Would be fixed. Got you.
We're just like flowers, dying by the seasons. We'd fight just because who needs a reason? There's now a blank space where you used to be, and there is no right words. So for now, we'll just pretend. I like the way the rain feels when it pours. I'm making memories, I just hope that they're yours. I got a feeling I just can't ignore. Can we go back to before?
That was a 1 minute and 30-second mark. Thank you for submitting. Let's go. Back to before. Work in progress by Stormy.
This
Let's
was
get
a
it.
certified banger.
Let's go. Really cool track here. Like, love the vibes. Very pretty sounding. I love the, of course, the signature intro we got here. the oohs and the ahs in the beginning. What's it called? Always love the guitar vibes, and then there's always like these cool like background vocals that are going on too as well. A lot of harmonies there. I noticed a ton of harmony work that is going on, so really nice. And like melodically speaking, I feel like the like melodically. Oh my god, I can't talk. Melodically speaking, I feel like it's very strong too. Like it's a vibe, very singer-songwriter-esque. So really cool stuff. So what I would say as far as the critiques go, yes, I definitely do hear the timing issue. My question to you is, do you record to a metronome? That's my question to you, Stormy. Like,
The seasons, we'd fight just because.
and one of the things that I did notice, especially like around here, is the guitar is a little bit out of tune. The some of the strings are a little bit flat. So just be careful with the string tuning. Always make sure to try to lock in the the tuning before you record too. And because when you have an element like a keys that you had going on over here that you have like these keys going on, the keys are going to be locked into a certain pitch. So what I like to do is before I record guitar, I will literally go on the keyboard and I will start playing like the E, A, D, G, B, E on the and just go through the strings too to make sure that it is locked in pitch wise with the keys. And then what you do is you adjust after you lock them in, because now that it's like perfectly tuned, you have to like tune it like the guitar again, because the way that like chords work, it's like complicated music theory wise, but you have to like tune the guitar to itself after you do that too, so it's locked in. So I would definitely look into like there are ways to tune the guitar like to itself. I don't know if you happen to know any of the methods, like if you go on like it's like the 5th fret, if you play the 5th fret on the lowest E string and the A at the same time, the next string over at the same time, what's it called? If you do that, it should be the same note, so it should be able to sound the same. So if it sounds any different, like the note sounds a little flat or not, for the string that's after the E string, you want to tune the A to what the it's hard to like explain it without showing, but you want it to sound the same. So you would tune the string that's below. So you would go the E string, you tune to the piano, right? The low E. So then you go to the 5th fret of the lowest E string, and then you play it with the A. So the second string on the guitar at the same time. And if it doesn't, and what you do is you adjust the tuning until that they sound like they're locked in pitch wise. You do that for the same with the D string, same with the G string, but when you get to the B string, you have to tune to the 4th fret instead, not the 5th fret for just the B. So you play the 4th fret of the G string with the B string together, and they should sound together. They should also lock in pitch wise as well. And when you're done with that, you go to the 5th fret of the B string with the E, with the final like E string on the high string. So that's the way that you tune the guitar to each other. I know it's very complicated how I said it, so I could do some sort of demo too, like to help. But let me see, what's it called? I retuned it so many times, but yeah, I hope that helps, that description. And no, that makes it worse for me for some reason. Oh, that it just comes with some practice with locking into a metronome. The more you do it, the more comfortable you are going to be with doing it. So I feel like what you could also do, I feel like will helps a lot of people with when they're doing, instead of having like the click track be such like a metronome, like what you could do is you could find like a drum loop in the tempo that like tap like a tempo that you want to play like your song in. So try to tap it and then try to find a drum loop online, or like what's it called, like Splice is great for that, like, and get a drum loop at the tempo of your track and then put it in the session and record to the drum loop instead of the metronome. So that may help also. As far as your timing, I'm telling you that it's going to be game changing doing that. Because I know it's very hard to get used to playing to like something that's just so like robotic. So if you had like a drum loop, I feel like that would help. But love the vocals, really nice work here. And definitely overall could use some like some processing, like I feel that the like the mix overall could feel a little bit more glued together. So also try Stormy, I don't know if you've ever tried like mix bus processing, but try adding like after everything is done, try adding like a compressor like that glues everything at the end of like your chain. So like so it affects not only your vocals but also the guitars, background vocals, and the piano. Like so like on the master bus or whatever DAW that you're using, try adding a compressor at the end, and then or a limiter too, to just like try to glue it all together. So experiment with that too, because that'll make your tracks, one, it'll be louder too, and two, it'll glue everything together. So yeah, thank you for submitting. Let's go.
This was a certified banger.
I hope that's helpful. So we'll move on to the next one. So next we have In Position and Without Words by Dylan Lounsberry. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. So we're going to take a listen. Let's get it. So that's the 1 minute and 30-second mark. Thank you for submitting. Let's go. In position and without words by Dylan Lounsberry. Let's go. Or Lounsberry. Let's go. Sorry. Really cool track. Like, it gives very like math rock vibes. Like, interestingly, like it reminds me, funny enough, of a band called what's it called? Delta Sleep. Like, they have a lot of tracks like this, which is really cool with some vocals. Like love the drum progressions too. Like, I could tell that you're a drummer for sure just by listening to your music. Like, sometimes you can just tell by like the productions of like what the main instrument someone plays. Like, I definitely get drummer vibes from this because there's like mad like rhythmic changing and whatnot. Like really cool stuff too going on. Like super like experimental, like super weird stuff going on. Like, I love it. Like, honestly, I really wouldn't change anything about it. Like I think it should sound raw like this. Like, other than the only thing is like what's a little bit weird is that some of the there's one of these synths that comes in that's like here it feels almost a little bit too behind, a little bit in my opinion. So I would like pocket shift it a little bit to the left personally. Like really cool stuff going on. Go to 12/8. Yeah, definitely a drummer. Really cool stuff. I really like that. Thank you for submitting. Let's go.
This was a certified banger.
Hell yeah. So we're gonna move on to the next one. Let's see. Yeah, my beats don't ever have drums that sound like that. Yeah, like, I mean, it's, you know, it's genres. I feel like it's a genre. Like, definitely, like, you could tell they played the drums for a long time. Like, you could definitely get that vibe immediately just by like the arrangement of the track too. Like dude definitely has been playing for a minute. But we're gonna move on to the next one. So next we have Jump by Beanieboi. Let's take a listen. That was the 1 minute and 30-second mark. Thank you for submitting, Beanieboi. Let's go.
This was a certified banger.
Let's go. Really sick track. Hell yeah. Yeah, crazy art pattern. Yeah, I definitely get that vibe for sure. Like, it's very pretty, like very like water-esque, which is funny enough because like it seems like it's like what's it called? Like that's kind of the vibe of the cover art, because I'm pretty sure this is an EP that you've worked on. Correct me if I'm wrong. That you've definitely had other tracks with this same artwork that you've been. So I'm assuming it's probably an EP or an album that you've been up to, Beanieboi. It's really cool to hear. Also, thank you for letting me know about the screen cutting off. Appreciate you for that. But very vibey. Loved the synths that you had going on were really nice to hear. What I would say as far as critiques go for the record is I wish that it had more as far as the production goes. Like I feel like as far as your productions, Beanie, the main thing that you would need to work on is for one, arrangement. So definitely study some of the tracks that you like. Take a listen and take note for like how long they tend to have certain sections, like how many measures a verse usually is, or like for like instruments, like how long does it usually take to get to the drums, and like study like the amount of measures that it usually takes to get there, and try to like almost like use that as a template for your own music. Because it feels like there's like cool stuff, like cool ideas going on, but it feels like it just kind of just doesn't quite build. It feels a little bit like it's flatlined, like like there's real no like thing that's really pushing it to like go forward and progress, like. And I feel like that's a consistency in the tracks that I've heard you submit. So I feel like this is something that you definitely should work on, is the track arrangement. And the definitely like as far as the drums, and like study drum patterns as well, because I feel like that would definitely help. Like try to like recreate tracks that you love and just like from scratch, like try to get as close as you can to those tracks, and that will help you a ton with like figuring out like sound design or tracks, like sounds that work good together. And because the drums, like I hear like the stuff that's going on, it feels a little bit like I hear the ideas, but I would definitely add a little bit more low end to your kick drums too. And like, because the kick drums are a little bit on the weak side. But other than that, really cool stuff. Thank you for submitting. Jump, Beanieboi, let's go.
This was a certified banger.
Makes that weird tuplet pattern groove so nice. Yeah. It's almost like housey in a way. It's cool. So next we have, just letting you know, Silvis, I did see that you guys, so I literally put a note here to do a PSA for this too. Like, just be sure, like when you do submit, just try not to submit the same track twice, like for 2 weeks in a row. So unless it is like an updated version of the track, and if it was like a work in progress, just make sure to say like work in progress or something in there to be like, hey, like I did some updates. What do you think of the new changes or something like that? And that's more than fine. But as far as like an already released record like this, like try to only submit it just one time. It's all good, Silvis. We reviewed this track last week, so just letting you know. So if you do see this video, like check last week, check week 16. It should be timestamped in the video description when we reviewed your track. So just letting you know. So going forward, we're gonna go on to the next one. Next we have Cyber City by Bronmix. Let's take a listen. There we go. So that was the 1 minute and 30-second mark. Thank you for submitting, Cyber City. Let's go. Really cool track. Thank you for submitting. Love the vibes. The picture is really cool too. Really cool stuff you got going on. Love the guitars going on too, and the love the. I definitely hear that, like, that bass going on. I don't know if it's like a square wave or not. It's hard to hear a little bit, but really cool stuff. So what I would say, like, love the bright vibes. What I would say as far as critiques go, definitely love the guitar, like, and I feel like that's a consensus in the track, in the chat as well. I love the way super fake MIDI guitar sounds sometimes. Yeah, like that jump, because you can get real creative with, like, the chopping and whatnot too. So I would say as far as critiques go, I would say that some of the sound design could definitely, as far as like the drums wise, I feel like the drums could definitely be knocking more. In the sound design, I would swap out some of the samples with some other ones, because that I feel like would be a little bit more like, or just straight up like raise it too. Yeah, definitely got to raise up the, like, really cool stuff going on, and be careful of the key signature, because the key signature of when the other synths come in, they are out of key with what the guitar is doing. So try to figure out what the key of what the guitar is doing. Don't always take whatever the samples are labeled as. Take it as a grain of salt. Try to figure that stuff out yourself. If you don't know how to do that, like, definitely, like, try to learn some music theory. That'll come in clutch. So yeah, that's like those kind of top synths that you had going on. Just be careful of the key. But thank you for submitting, Cyber City. Let's go. So we're gonna move on to the next one. So next we have Solitaire X LOMARK to play. Oh damn, MHH Cypher LOMARK. Oh damn, this is the My Beats Are Trash. Let's go. Are we gonna get one with vocals today?
Elevated, man. This shit was fucked up, man.
That's a yes. Let's go.
See that? Hold on. Oh man, this is nigga Q, man. Hold on real quick. Let's see what this nigga talking about. Yo.
Yo, what up, killer?
Yo, what?
Nah, man, I heard you really about that gangster shit now, man. What's going on? You trying to make $12?
Bro, I don't know what you talking about, man.
But, man, I really need somebody that's really about to do that on the team, man. I got a couple plays, you know what I'm saying?
About to do what, man?
I think I got something for you to, you know, say make a couple dollars, man. Come on, fuck with me.
I don't think you got nothing for me, bro. I don't think you got nothing for me, bro. I don't know, man.
Hey, got the word about this cat on the other side. They got a fresh batch of syrup, letting it ride. I grabbed a pint from this chick that's friends with his chick. Said his chick a snitch, just called the nigga a bitch. You know what it is, I'm scratching his itch. I get you on quick, or we get the nigga. I can take care of the flip. From what I hear, a couple gallons is in the play. If I can get in this way, then I'm back to the interstate. You know the college is homecomings around the corners, about to be lit. I got 11 P's up in transit. Remember my man with the Cali nigga with the fluffiest bud? He plugged me with his man with the mud. That's why I know about this clown across the way. This motherfucker slow on my plans, buying the shit, they like it a man. I got a chick to get homie number. I'm down to make homie slumber. If you don't come off of it, niggas raining down hell and thunder. You be the cool one, listen, just be with the nigga and take these racks. If you see the product, they hit my check. Simple as that. You can get back, so you don't get clapped. Get you a couple of stacks and take it back to the rap. You know the sessions is costly. You constantly paying the bills at 15 an hour. Be ready, I'ma hit you, don't be a kid.
This right here, man. This ain't crazy, man.
Let's go. Hey, let's go. That was, what's it called? Solitaire X LOMARK to play.
This was a certified banger.
Let's go. Hey, My Beats Are Trash was like, say less. And he said, like, I want to, when the last time, just for a preface, last time, because My Beats Are Trash, or LOMARK, submits usually every week. So last week I was like, I'd love to hear some stuff of yours with some vocals. So he was like, say less, I got you, bro. Let's go. Really cool stuff, man. I love it. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. Really cool stuff. Drums are knocking. Like, really love the production. Really creative with the what's it called? With what's going on in the beginning and the outro. Like the audio that's going on. Like everything as far as production wise, really cool. What I would say as far as critiques go for the record, I would say that there's like a distortion layer, I believe, that's underneath the vocals. Correct me if I'm wrong. There's kind of like a little bit of distortion that's on there. Like I personally would turn it down like a hair. Bring up the vocals a little bit, bring up some of the high end of the vocals, make it a little bit airy, and then and raise the vocals up a hair as well. But other than that, really cool stuff. Like again, like your productions are really, really solid. So really love to hear like your stuff every week. Like hell yeah. Let's go, LOMARK.
This was a certified banger.
Let's go. Really cool stuff. What's good? Closed eye visuals. How we feeling? So like really grimy drums. Love that. Love the boom bap vibes. Like, and maybe even compress the vocals a little bit more so they're just a little bit more locked in. Dynamically speaking. That's really it. Thank you for submitting. So we're going to move on to the next one. So next we have What She Want featuring Fang, produced by Squirrel Beats. Squirrel Beats, I believe that's what it is. SoundCloud exclusive, IHasFins. Let's get it.
Don't know what she want. I got 40 mil on the front, and the same around she vitamins. Got 20 choppers like a veteran, and we popping gummies like a vitamins. Don't know about the past and the present tense. Yeah, they said it is crazy, I don't see it. I got D1, I'm a demon. I suck your block and then I beat it. Your bitch want me, she be cheating. Like a zombie, bitch, I'm geek. Hopping these jerks for fun. I'm cheesing. She show up for once. Let's get it. Anything that you say is irrelevant. Pretty bitch, I'm like an elephant. In a function, that's my element. Bitch, giving me topics, heaven sent.
If she finna change, I should've not changed on real shawty. Remember those days, all she ever was on me. You ain't switch out like this, how you do it properly. Don't try to stop me. Wishing she was calling me, and she know it. And maybe that's what I would like, just to know it. I was trying to give her what she wants. Candy's rush for fun, I'm cheesing. Thing of the trash for one that you made.
That was the 1 minute and 30 second mark. Thank you for submitting. IHasFins. Let's
This
go.
was a certified banger.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Hell yeah. Really cool stuff. Love that, like love the steamy RP effects. Yeah, it's almost like an acidy like synths that are going on there. Really cool stuff. Production's really cool. Yeah, you're definitely finding your sound, man.
Got 20 choppers like a veteran, and we popping gummies like a vitamins. Don't know about the past and the present tense.
Yeah, dude, what I would say, like, love the vocals, like, on this record, like, love the instrumental, really cool synths that are going on. What I would say as far as, like, the, like, 808s are knocking, like, what I would say as far as critiques go for the record, what I would say is watch the timing in certain parts. It feels like the timing's a little bit off, so just be careful of that. I feel like vocally you could be even more hype. I feel like vocally you could deliver a little bit more of like a hype take than what you got here. Like I think what you have is strong. I think you have to have a little bit more fun with it, especially with the genre. Like, you gotta have like a lot of fun, like recording this shit, because like it'll come across like it comes across as you're just kind of just standing there like holding a paper or whatever, or like holding the lyrics versus like memorizing that shit and just going off the top and just jamming. Like. Especially like the don't know about the past right there. I don't think that's you. But I think that's the other vocalist, if I'm correct. But that could be shifted a little bit more to the left, like. But yeah, get creative with your effects too, because I feel like you can get creative with your delays too, for the lead vocals. But yeah, really cool stuff. Thank you for submitting. Let's go.
This was a certified banger.
So we're gonna move on to the next one. So next we have the End Is Near instrumental version by Aniruuddh. What's it called? Aniruuddh. I'm sorry, dude. Aniruuddh Suresh. Let's get it. Again, sorry if I mispronounce. I know this is the same intro as video. Okay, this is a different song. Okay. Yeah. Got the pumpkins. Let's go. So that's 1 minute 30-second mark. Let's go.
This was a certified banger.
Really cool track. I see. It's really interesting. It's like almost like funk, but like not like it's like its own thing. It's really cool stuff. What's that called? Love the wolf howling vibes. Like in the bass, and they have that like arpeggiated like really cool stuff. Like really cool stuff you got going on there. And I love the way that kind of builds too. Like this one, definitely the arrangement I think is a lot stronger than what's it called? I've heard in I believe the last one. The arrangement of this one's really strong because it feels like it's building nice. And the snares that come in that come in those like there's like psh, 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 like really cool stuff. Oops. What I would say as far as critiques go, what I would say is I would turn down the wolf sound. I would bring it a little bit more in the back of the mix. Maybe add a little bit more reverb to it too. So, and maybe pitch it up a little bit too. In that bass, the bass needs to be like knocking. I feel like the bass is missing some sauce. Like try like some parallel saturation. Like add some grit to it a little bit. Like. And be careful of the key signature too of when the funk cowbells come in, because it sounds like it could also just be the wolf howls distracting a little bit. But try to get the wolf howl that what's it called you have there to be in key with the bass, or like in key with the track as well. But I know it seems like it's weird because it's like a wolf howling. Why would it have like a note? But everything has a note, so just be careful of that. Like, so just when you definitely need to tune. Even with drums, it's good to to tune your drums as well. It seems weird, but everything has a note to it. Or pitch it all down an octave and EQ the top end for deeper bass. Yeah, you could try that too. Definitely take some advice from Lowbrine. That's a good idea. So definitely experiment with that. But thank you for submitting. The end is near. Let's get it.
This was a certified banger.
So we're going to move on to the next one. Next we have Windmill by Galapogos. Let's get it. So that was the 1 minute and 30-second mark. Thank you for submitting Windmill by Galapogos. Let's go.
This was a certified banger.
Let's go. Really cool track. I love the vibe. Like I definitely definitely nailed it as far as like the photo too. Like I definitely get that vibe for sure. Like this like almost like VHS tape, like reminiscing, like good memories, like watching the clouds. I can definitely see that with the instrumental. So you painted a really good picture sonically. I love the guitar. Very nice and warm. Drums are really cool as well. Like it's a vibe overall. What I would say as far as critiques go would be watch some of the timing, because there are some timing issues throughout. Because I could tell that you did a live take of it. There were some times where it was just a little bit early or a little bit late. The dun, 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 dun. Like especially because you could hear it makes it obvious, more obvious, because you have like another counterpoint kind of guitar that's kind of like like in the background, whereas it's like yeah, so just be careful of that. Just watch, make sure that you lock in the timing. So if not, like definitely in the DAW or whatever you recorded, just like pocket shift some of it a little bit, cut up the guitar and try to pocket shift it a little bit, and you can lock it in timing wise. Other than that, would love to hear some vocals on this. Really cool stuff. I think get like a really cool like vocals with like a bunch of like reverb, like really like singer-songwriter vibe type vocals would be really cool on this. So thank you for submitting Windmill. Let's get it.
This was a certified banger.
So we're gonna move on to the next one. So next we have Aniruuddh by Rainplex. Let's get it. This looks like it's about to drop. I'm about to turn this down just in case. Okay, yeah. That was the 1 minute and 30-second mark. Thank you for submitting Aniruuddh by Rainplex. Let's go.
This was a certified banger.
Really cool stuff. Obviously love the drums. that was a vibe. It put you in like a space. It's like very dark. Like it reminds me almost of like a horror film, like hallway almost. That's like almost like never ending, and you're getting chased or something. Like I'm just getting some random vibes just off the top. Like really cool ambient type stuff that's going on as well. Love the sound design. Sounds really cool. I peep the noise that are going on in the background, like the vinyl-esque type things. Like really creative. As far as critiques go, this is more of like a really not like experiment. Like it's like kind of like, yeah, I guess experimental type track that you can get away with it being longer and having like less going on. Like it sounds like definitely like movie soundtrack vibes or like video game soundtrack vibes. Like it's like cave level vibes for real. We got robbed. Wonder how it develops. It's a bit repetitive. Yeah, I can see it being a little bit repetitive. But I guess that kind of comes with just the I guess the genre, I guess. See, personally, I think it like I would add something else melodically in there, but I feel like I feel like as far as like if you're gonna use this for like a soundtrack type thing, I think it's perfect the way it is. But if it's for something that's someone who's just like, if you want someone actively listening when they're listening to the track, then it definitely needs something more melodic. If you want something that this is something that someone just like turns on, it's just like a vibe in the background, then it's, I think you nailed it. So with that being said, thank you for submitting. Let's go. So we're gonna take a listen to the next one. So next we have Your Hot Goth Girlfriend. Let's go. Damn. That was the 1 minute and 30-second mark. Thank you for submitting Your Hot Goth Girlfriend.
This was a certified banger.
Damn, that was cool. What? Hell yeah. No, I loved that. The way that it built in the beginning, really creative. I loved that whole entire thing. I really, that was a vibe. Like super dramatic with the synths and whatnot. Sound design is on point here. Like, sound design is like really good. Like, love this. Like, and the keys that you had going on. Did you program the keys? Let me know. Or these like samples. The sound design may not be perfect because I actually did the sound design myself. It's cool. I thought it was cool. Honestly, I thought it was one of the best ones that I've heard so far from you. Like, really cool the way it just builds up. The only thing what I would say, as far as critiques go, is that when it drops, like that kick drum needs to be hitting a lot more. Like, I feel like the kick drum needs to knock more in the drop. Like a little, like have a little bit more low end or something that's just like I want to like feel it more, you know? Like, I feel like that's really the only thing. So I would EQ the kick drum, maybe add a little bit more low information. Snare is fine. And it could just be me, or does it sound a little bit quiet? Maybe that's just me. Like, love this intro here. Fire. That's really it as far as critiques go. Like I think you did a very good job on this record here. It just needs a kick drum that just knocks more here. That's it. Or just EQing. I think the kick that you have is fine. I think it's just EQ. Like, the snare has a lot of punch to it. So it might just be the kick sample too. So, but yeah, thank you for submitting. Let's go.
This was a certified banger.
I saw that you said Lowbrine, bump the music volume and stream up without wrecking your setup. I do have it as high as I can on here. What do I think of the BPM changes? I thought it sounded smooth. The transitions with the BPM, I thought it was fine. So I wouldn't change that. I think you nailed it. It didn't sound like it was like there was like jumps anywhere. So you did a good job with that. The stream is as loud as I can get it on OBS. It might have been the mastering. I'll see depending on what the next one sounds like. If it might have been the mastering just on the quiet side. So I'll let you know. Let's see. So we're going to move on to the next one. So next we have Closed Eye Visual Shine End of Night. Let's get it. Yeah. That is the 1 minute and 30-second mark. Thank you for submitting. Closed Eye Visual Shine End of Night.
This
Let's
was a
get
certified
it.
banger.
Hell yeah. No, really cool stuff, man. What's it called? I thought it was really creative. Like the sound design, super creative on this. Like I love that. Like it's a vibe. I do want to try and fix that issue that you were saying, Lowbrine. Let me see if maybe if I added a if I add a plugin on. Is this better? I just raised it up by 2 dB. Guys, did that sound any different? I just raised it up by 2 dB. Better yet, I'll raise it up by 3.5. Let's see. Does this help at all? Let's see. Okay. So I'll definitely mess with that later on and see what I could do. But again, absolutely love the what's it called, the sound design you have on here. It sounds like almost like video gamey at a certain point, like super like grimy synths you got going on, and like especially with the bass. And really interesting like textural stuff. What I would say as far as critiques go, I would say the drums could definitely be knocking more. As I feel like the snare drum feels like it's like it doesn't have any sort of low information. It just has a lot of high end. Like and just be careful like as far as like key wise, like when that synth comes in, like it seems a little out of place, like note-wise. Yeah, there are some times throughout the track that I feel like the key feels a little bit confused of what it's trying to be. Like, but love the sound design here. Really cool stuff. Let me know the story as far as like how you created some of these sounds too. Like, I would love to know like what you used to produce this, but really cool stuff. That's really it as far as critiques go. Thank you for submitting. Let's go.
This was a certified banger.
So we're gonna move on to the next one. So next we have Since the Womb. Funny enough, next is Lowbrine's record. I'm gonna try to get this sound in let's see, was it just the last 2 records maybe? We're just on the quiet side.
I don't wanna let the boys go ape shit. No peace till trees in rotation.
Did that sound louder to you, Lowbrine? Let me know. But we're gonna take a listen. Let's get it.
Yeah, I don't wanna let the boys go ape shit. No peace till trees in rotation. Yeah, I don't wanna let the boys go faceless. At least we gon' need some motivation. Everything I did was hereditary. Bitch, I've been a bitch since the womb, boy. Everything I did was hereditary. No stopping till they put me in a tomb, boy.
So with that being said, I know Lowbrine, sorry for stopping yours. For the last 2 submissions, like be sure to check your mastering. I know it's hard for me to hear like in context with everything else. Like for mastering, like it's a lot easier to tell if things are quiet or not if you hear something that's like mastered, like things that are already released. Like what's it called? So definitely, it's hard to hear if it's like everything is just on the quiet side or it's like if it sounds relatively like on the same. So just watch your mastering levels as well, because this is an example of like what I'm talking about. Like you see immediately like the track pops like mastering wise, and yeah, minus 7.5 LUFs. Yeah, that's definitely why. That's usually around where I master things too, Lowbrine. So. But we'll take a listen. Let's take a listen. Sorry for interrupting yours, but for the previous 2 people that submitted, like definitely look at your mastering levels too, because that'll definitely help as well.
Yeah, I don't wanna let the boys go ape shit. No peace till trees in rotation. Yeah, I don't wanna let the boys go faceless. At least we gon' need some motivation. Everything I did was hereditary. Bitch, I've been a bitch since the womb, boy. Everything I did was hereditary. No stopping till they put me in a tomb, boy. Boys gon' shake the room, no weak plates again. Hot, the one-man band like Heath Slater. Face it, you is hanging on a thread from a tree. If you don't believe, you could wait and see. I move round, but you stay still stationary. I'm Jason Terry with that headband, can't compare me. Many fear me, consider never stepping near me. Your life fucked like a Bill Clinton secretary. My fucking pain was hereditary. Blood on my head for the leaves. When I died, I was next to carry. Death of pity was reaching for a big machete. Headless horseman, I was looking at myself to bury. Sleepy Hollow, there's reasons that you need the bottle. It's all genetics, don't call it rhetoric, so letting go. Check my rhetoric, check my energy, check my soul. Now look yourself in the mirror, that focus next to go. Yeah, I don't wanna let the boys go ape shit. No peace till trees in rotation. Yeah, I don't wanna let the boys go faceless. At least we gon' need some motivation. Everything I did was hereditary. Bitch, I've been a bitch since the womb, boy. Everything I did was hereditary. No stopping till they put me in a tomb, boy. Sometimes I think I'm in the wrong era. Not the past, but the future, I'm all better. I cause terror like Undertaker.
That was the 1 minute and 30-second mark. Let's go.
This was a certified banger.
Damn. Okay, Lowbrine, I see you over there. Hell yeah. No, that everything about that really solid production. Obviously, as usual, Lowbrine's always killing the production. Vocalist killed it lyrically too. Like I love that. I'm born in the wrong era. Like that line is hard. But it's like, not the past, but the future or some shit like that. That's hard.
From a tree, if you don't believe you could have been near me, your life fucked like a Bill Clinton secretary.
Drums are knocking, everything's knocking. Really solid stuff here. I know you said that you did, what's it called? That I did see the notes. Like sometimes I don't see the notes as far as like the stream stuff, but I try to always peep if they're like, sometimes I should actually add like a notes section in the submission form, like an optional thing, like if people want me to like listen for specific things. But I know that you said you just did the production and the mixing, not the mastering. But so
no stopping till they put me
the entire album is insane. I'm just one of 24 tracks. No, this track is nuts, man. Like, very clean. What I would say, like, as far as critiques go for this, what I would say is that the hook vocals, like, I feel like there's, like, that is missing a little bit of high-end frequencies. So, like, if you listen, like, in comparison from the hook, when it goes to the hook to the verses, there's kind of like a discrepancy between the high frequencies a little bit. So you'll listen like here, because it's distorted on purpose. Not to, and that word, when it says boy, like there, I felt like it was a little bit too loud because there was the other vocal that comes in, so it was a little bit hard to hear what the other vocal was saying. So just be careful of that. What I would have done is, like, I would have maybe lowered the boy a little bit and raised up just the first few words of what the vocalist that's coming in with their verse. That's what I tend to do when that's an issue.
With that headband, can't compare me. Many fear me, consider never stepping in me. Big machete, that you need the box. Check my rhetoric, that focus next to go. Yeah, I don't wanna let the boys go.
This is the part I mean. This part. It's see the difference between the vocal EQ? It seems like it almost gets duller. Like,
I'm Coloradics, I'm letting go. Check my rhetoric, check my energy, check my soul. Now look yourself in the mirror, that focus next to go. Yeah, I don't wanna let the boys go ape shit. No peace till trees.
I definitely would have raised the high end a little bit there. So there,
don't need some motivation. Everything I do is hereditary. Bitch, I've been a villain since the womb, boy. Everything I do.
And then there's that distorted vocal that comes here.
Let the boys go faceless. At least we gon' need some motivation. Everything I do is hereditary.
There's like a part where the vocals get distorted, like right at the end. I would raise that. I would not raise it. I would lower it a hair.
No peace till trees in rotation. Yeah, I don't wanna let the boys go faceless. At least we gon' need some motivation. Everything I do.
Really cool stuff, though. Thank you for submitting, Lowbrine. Hell yeah. Let's go.
This was a certified banger.
Thank you for submitting. Let's see. You have a song called Cavalry, bro. That's you. Oh, that's so funny. As far as, like, I don't remember a track being submitted this week called Cavalry. It sounds familiar, so it might have been last week. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I don't believe I went over one this week that was called Cavalry. Unless you submitted it a little bit on the late side, let me know, because I'll throw it in at the end if that's the case. But we're going to go on to the next one. So the next one is called Hey Hey Bye Bye by the Windy Mesa House Band. Let's get it.
I need a cold one. I need a great big bottle of wine. Seems like forever. Can feel a lot like forever. Every once in a while, it's all in my shoulders. I carry silver in the small of my back. You'll get a call when it's over. Just walk down to the truck, I haven't tried to relax. Hey, hey, bye bye. Hey, hey, I'll see you sometime. Doesn't matter if you're still drinking or shrinking away. Put it all in a blender. Remember, everyone thinks about it more than they say.
So that's the 1 minute and 30-second mark. Thank you for submitting. Let's go. Hey Hey Bye Bye by the Windy Mesa House Band. Really cool stuff. Love the guitars. Love the more, like, overall the mix is really warm. The record is really, like, vocally speaking, I love the stacks, man. Like, really cool stuff that are going on vocally here.
I carry silver in the small of my back.
Yeah, your voices sound really good together. Like, I definitely the vibes. Yeah, pretty guitars. Yeah, I totally agree. Like you guys' voices sound very good together. So really nice work on this one. The production's really solid. Like the sound design, everything. Really, there isn't really much to say as far as reviews wise. There's only one thing that popped in my head, and the drums sound nice and clean. Love the tone of the drums too, like nice and dry, like as it calls for. What I would say as far as critiques go, the only thing that I would say is to raise the lead vocal, like because it feels a little bit buried, like, and have the lead vocal be a little bit more warm sounding, so a little bit more low mid information. So ease off on the EQ a little bit, or maybe if you aren't EQing any of it out, add a little bit more low mids in there. So.
I need a great big bottle of wine. Seems like forever.
Yeah, I would just raise because the guitars are a little bit loud in comparison to the lead vocals, so I personally would raise the lead vocals up a hair. But that's really it. Thank you for submitting. That was a really sick record. Let's get it.
This was a certified banger.
So we're gonna move on to the next one. Next we have Intro by Little Demon. Let's get it.
And far away.
Okay.
Far ago in a land far away lived a man named Devin, sure to say. In the valley of Walkington, he hid and prayed. On that very night when the sky turned black and the stars danced with the moon held back, the fog grew stronger, there was no noise, until an army of thousands had been deployed. It was the goblins, and they have returned with their nation to take back their land. No hesitation. You are about to witness Gob Trust, Goblin Gang.
Catch me in the night, you can't see what I see. I be on fleek with my team, we so green. Catch me with some lean, I'm a demon, I'm a fiend. You ain't even seen it, got some diamonds in my teeth. Boy, fuck it up, he on DMT. Boy, I said gasoline, I saw me destroy everything, even human being. The boy, I was with my teeth, we so green. Hello, I was kicking down your door, and I'm really about to throw fucking Molotov is home. Ah, you hoe, I was sitting on my throne till I saw a fucking no beating in his fucking door.
Goblin Gang.
So that was Intro by Little Demon. Let's get it.
This was a certified banger.
Interesting vibes, man. What's interesting, was that you that did the voice acting in the beginning? Let me know. Like whoever did the voice acting in the beginning was really good. The track was like really like lo-fi-y, like really distorted-esque, like really cool sounding. It reminds me of another producer that submits usually. Dude's named Rubix. With 2 X's and an exclamation point. It sounds like his type production, which is really interesting. Like it sounds like it's like a similar vibe to what he makes. So maybe you guys could work together. So really cool stuff. What I would say as far as critiques go is that the vocals, I would try, like I feel like the vocals that you have here, like I feel like personally, I feel like you're trying to do like a voice, I think, but I feel like you could do that better with just rapping it normally and then using some sort of plug-in to get like a sound similar to what you're looking for. And I think like I like what you have here, and there's some timing issues throughout the track, so just be careful of that.
Goblin Gang.
But yeah, I personally would use, instead of doing like trying to do an effect and distorting the vocals, I would try to do like maybe like a pitch down or something similar with your vocals instead. And yeah, that's really cool stuff here. Thank you for submitting. Let's get it.
This was a certified banger.
Let's go. So we're gonna move on to the last one for the night. So the last one we have is Shit Shoe by Dan Sagan. Let's get it. Really cool stuff. Thank you for submitting, Dan Sagan. Let's go.
This was a certified banger.
Hey, really cool stuff. Love the vocoded vocals. The vibe, the guitar sounded nice and warm. Really cool, like spring type reverb that you had going on there. Like really cool, like bit crush, like drums in the beginning. Like super compressed drums sound. And I love what you're saying vocally too. But I was saying and I peeped the cover art. It's so hard to read, but I think you did that on purpose. The imposter syndrome right there. The drum chops too that you had going on, like it was like kind of like reversed almost. Like it seems like. Correct me if I'm wrong. Should probably check your shoes. That's amazing. Love it, man. Yeah, what I would say as far as critiques go, what I would say is that at times it is hard to understand what you were saying with the vocoder effect. So what I would do is maybe like ease off of it a little bit and raise it up in the mix. So it's a little bit, because I can understand for the most part what you're saying, but there are things that do get lost with the effect. So when you do effects like that, when you like do heavily affected vocals in that capacity, you just have to be careful with going too hard with it, because if you do, you start to lose some of the clarity of the vocals. So what I would say is what I like to do is run it in parallel with, like, what I would do is do like a heavy processed version of the vocal. So like similar to this, and do one that's slightly less and just blend it in so that you can understand everything that's being said there. So that, and like if you're going for that super compressed drum sound, like I think you nailed it. If you aren't, I would ease off on the compression a little bit. Or saturation, whatever that's causing that. Same kind of thing, because you're losing a lot of the transient information of your drums there by having it like heavily compressed or heavily saturated and whatnot. So just be careful of that. If you do that, run it in parallel. Don't run it direct. So really warm stuff. And the only thing is, so when it gets to around 1 minute and 10 seconds ish, if I remember correctly, yeah, around here. It feels like melodically it was very hard to kind of follow, because there's just a lot going on that's competing for space. Like personally, I think something like because it's doing a lot of different things, I would try to calm down like some of the tracks of what they're doing and have something that's like has the chords that the chord changes in there, like a keys or something like that, like something similar to like a keys or something that just keeps the chords like so it's easy to see as far as the context of what's happening, like chord wise. So it'll be a lot easier to follow melodically if there were chords in the background there. I think it was overdrive on the sampler I used though. Yeah, that makes sense, because like if you use overdrive, technically it's like a really aggressive compressor. Yeah, so that's really it as far as critiques go, Dan Sagan. Thank you for submitting. Really cool stuff. Holy crap, guys.
This is a certified banger.
So on that note, we're going to end for today. So damn, we got so much. Damn, everyone. Damn, I see everyone. Sorry for zooming in on my face. But thank you, everyone, for submitting today. We got crazy records. And I do appreciate every single one of you for continued support for what we're doing. We hit 100 subscribers, so shout out to everyone who subscribed to the channel and everyone who's been here since the jump. Appreciate every single one of you. You guys rock. Also, what I would like to say, a few things. First thing, we have our website up and running, spacehoundrecords.com, so go check it out. There's some articles on there that are definitely worth looking at. There's some like articles regarding like promotion, like live show stuff, like some advice type stuff for free up on the website, so go check it out, spacehoundrecords.com. Second thing is, I want to say, if you found any of the advice helpful, be sure to hit the like button down below. Also, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified every time we go live. The live date, what we're going to be doing, is probably going to be changing next week. So I will keep you guys in the loop as soon as I know the date solidified for what the live stream going forward is. But that being said, I do want to say thank you everyone for joining, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace out, guys. Bye. Also, we have an exciting announcement coming soon. And if you stay to the end, comment something about honors in the comment section. Peace.